Hello and welcome back to another Tomato Sauce stream. Today the plan is to try once again and hit dual level 20 before the second stage actually starts. Now we are coming towards the end of the first stage, which does mean most people that are already good or playing very strong decks should have already qualified, which means it does progressively get easier and easier and easier as we go. Worst case scenario, if we don't hit dual level 20 today, we will hit it on the next time we play, which I think the actual event, the KC Cup, ends on the 19th, which is before we next stream, so we'll try and hit it off stream, I guess. But we have had kind of mixed success. I think last stream we had quite a large number of brick games that didn't really go anywhere, on top of the fact we also made a lot of like very careless misplays. But it's always a learning experience, right? I think until the end of time, we will still be learning, we'll be progressing, we'll slowly be getting better. And that's true in all things, but especially in Duel Links, especially when the meta evolves so rapidly and we are still playing the exact same list that we've been playing for like the last 3 months. But it's still fun, we're still enjoying it, and we're probably, I guess, just going to hop straight in and see what we can do. We big trying, exactly. Unfortunately, again, we're not the strongest speed player, right? I don't want to sit here and pretend that if I was playing the best deck in the room and I had all of the staple cards that I would suddenly be dual level 20 easy peasy. I am for sure not the strongest speed player, but that is a-okay because it makes us an underdog, and who doesn't love an underdog? Alright, this is our warm-up game, and we're against Eternal Bond. Just what we like to see. Eternal Bond really is our, like, arch nemesis. Like, we really... I feel like we've never played against Eternal Bond and been in a situation where we couldn't have won, but we just punt the game. How's it going? It is going well. I can't kill anyone. We have just started. This is our first game of the day. We're going to try and not lose to Eternal Bond, but we'll have to see how it actually goes. Why have we ended on Terra Incarnate? Is the other one in his hand? Well, either way, we always start with Edge and Persist. We dump. We dump. We always normal dog. Let's see if he has any interruption here. Here's something he can activate. Could be Book of Moon, could be Crackdown, could be Chalice. I don't know what specifically the thingy deck uses. Wings is completely pointless here, so it has to be Bear. There's no reason to not just shotgun Bear. Yo, Tomato Sauce, best of luck on your climb. Thank you so much, Master. Again, it feels weird calling you Master, but at the same time, calling you 1401 sounds even weirder. Okay, so here, I can either go for the special summon. I think we go for this. We'll go for maximum value. We'll go Sabers. And we will pop Fright Fire Fusion on top. We'll bring him out. We'll see if this ends up being a bit of a misplay because we are filling up our zones a little bit, but we're going to have to get a discard to pop that anyway, and we'll probably end up using the Phoenix instead of the Toy Vendor anyway. Hey, Lazy. Welcome on in. Right, we'll go Sheep, put Dog back in hand. This is an okay choke to hit us, but it looks like he's not going to. So now we'll bring out Chain. And because we put Fright Fire Fusion back in our deck, when we link this off, we will get maximum value off of it, which is always what we want to see. We're going to try and get rid of that back row. No matter what it is, Phoenix always forces it out, right? If it's Crackdown, we get our Phoenix back. We always want to get Harp in Graveyard either way. We always use Chain, and then we grab back our Fright Fire Fusion. And it was the Crackdown. I would like my Frightfoot Fusion. I'd like to pop your Crackdown, and then I suppose it doesn't really matter where I put this. We'll just throw it over here. I just don't think it matters where we put it. So we can just basically pop off from here, right? Like, we don't really have anything else to worry about. Is there any reason... No, we basically have to do this full line just in case, right? So we'll go Nightmare. We're not going to bother keeping our Link 2 around. We're just going to go straight into Galatea. We're then going to go Nightmare Effect. Doesn't matter what we target. We will dump everyone's favorite skeleton. Then we're going to activate Galatea. We're going to go ahead and put Nightmare back into the deck. And then we're going to set everyone's favorite Babel. From here, we will then link into, I guess Decode is fine. We don't really have any necessity to do anything specific. We should just win here either way. We'll just go Decode, then we'll go Symbol Skeleton. Bring back Galatea. Then we'll go into Ding. We'll send Ubel. Uses Incarnate Incarnate's effect. There's no, like, fancy thing we can do here, right? We'll just go Vendor here. Yeah, that's fine. Then we will go Frightfoot Fusion. We have to make Tiger because he's still got his guy. Don't need any more than that. Drop down Tiger. Tiger effect. I really hope this thing doesn't have another effect that I don't know about. No, we're fine. We'll just pop that. We'll flip this over just in case. Because we do not win through Kiteroid. It doesn't look like he's got it. So, first game, first win. Easy peasy. I was trying some anti-Tachyon tech in Legend Ranked. It worked well versus Tachyon, but the instant I started using it, I barely started getting duels versus Tachyon. That is sod's law, right? That is exactly how it happens, right? Every time you tech something. Except, right, to be fair, though, there are some caveats to that. I remember back in Sylvan meta, when, like, just everyone was on Sylvans. And I started teching Mystic Swordsman level 2 as, like, an old-school tech card from, like, you know, way back when I used to play Paper in, what was that, like, Soul of the Duelist format, which was all just chaos and flip control. So I brought that in, and every single game you would queue, you'd always just queue into Sylvans, and it was like, oh, they just set Kumushrimo, and then I'd just be like, Mystic Swordsman attack it, and they're like, I give up, I can't beat this card. And it's like, yep, you're just, you know, you have to waste a turn summoning out like a 1500 beater to attack over me, and at that point I've already set up and the game's over. So. Hey, Corono. Welcome, welcome. You either get trolled by Tachyon, or when you use anti-Tachyon techs, you get trolled by Konami. Exactly. I wonder if they do that intentionally, right? They have like an algorithm to match you against people that are using, like to try and promote the Galaxy stuff, right? Because when I think about it, the Galaxy stuff is, oh, I say Galaxy, the Tachyon stuff is kind of promoted from the latest box, so it kind of sells the latest box. I think the majority of it is from older boxes and from the Mizar event, so I feel like they don't have this, like, massive, like, they don't have this reason to really push that as much, which is why I expect it to get hit pretty quick, right? Because if it was selling something that could potentially make them a lot of money, obviously they'd want to leave it as powerful as it can for a little bit. Double Vendor in hand. Ooh, not the biggest fan of that. It does give us the option to Vendor, but we have got Dog, so we shouldn't have to. Where does this hand take us? We go Dog. We don't have Bear, and we already have both Vendors, so we can't use Bear. We're against Constellas, which means we probably immediately lose, because he's just going to make Dweller, and we can't beat Dweller. This hand especially doesn't beat Dweller. What would we need to beat Dweller? God, yeah, I don't think there's any chance we have here. Up until dual level 17, it was easy AF. Maybe got 2 Tactiles and 1 Shira deck. Now I'm, for the last 2 days, on a 13-match lose streak against only Tac and Shira, nothing else. Well, we're in 18 right now, and we've played 2 games not against Tac, so that's something. But there is no chance in heck we can beat Constella if they just make Dweller. If they make Dweller, we are straight done. If they don't make Dweller, there is a extremely slim chance we can do something. But Dweller hard counters our deck. Like, both the Fluffle part of the deck and the Orcus part of the deck really need the graveyard to work. Now, it's the first time I've seen this card come down. It's because Link summoned, you can special summon 2 monsters with the same level, one from your hand, one from the graveyard, negate their effects, and immediately artifact Xyz a monster. Okay, so now he's just going to make Dweller off that, I take it. If an Xyz monster does 2 points to its effect, by touch material, you can target a spell, trap your opponent, controls, destroy it. That's pretty cool. So he's going to try and make a Pleiades underneath it. Oh, we'll just make an Omega. Okay. Don't really care for Omega. Got 2 times D-ranked. I haven't D-ranked yet, but we probably will today, let's be honest. I'm kind of sure they do have an algorithm like that. I was using Live Twins in my max rank up, Cosmo, Dimensional Fissure, IDP, and of course Cosmojo couldn't do much. I think it's also going to be a lot of confirmation bias, right? It's just going to feel like that a lot. That was the worst matchup for Live Twins. I mean, yeah, Live Twins is a weird deck in general, I think, where it has some really, really good matchups, and then it has some matchups. Like, most of the time when I come against Live Twins, I'm just like, oh, well, I just usually beat this deck, and I'm not sure if it's because the opponents I go against aren't playing the deck correct, or if my deck just has a good matchup into it. But usually I just feel like if I don't brick against it, I'm generally just okay. Encore is really nice going first or second versus Tachyon, but it's useless against non-Xyz decks. If we had an Xyz deck in Shiranui's place, then I think it'd be a lot easier for people to tech in stuff like that to counter Tachyon. Oh yeah. I think that's the issue, is Tachyon, I think, and I guess Constella, even though Constella's is like slipping down quite a lot now. Like, the other good decks right now, like Tenyi, Mayakashi, they're not really Xyz decks. Well, there's Heart Pourer. But we haven't been Dwellered. So, that's something. Do we just immediately shotgun this? I think we do, right? We'll shotgun return. This will give an inkling of what we're up to. See, unfortunately, this doesn't get us any. If we had, well, we have the toy vendor, so we can just discard, but we might have to discard 2 of these, because chances are he's going to bounce our dog when we summon it. We'll start with that. I mean, we can just get Saber. Saber's pretty good. We are going to need to get to... The problem is we can get Saber, but then we have no way to get... I suppose we can get to it eventually. All right, we'll go Sabers now, because we don't want to draw into Sabers. Then we will straight away activate our skill. No, our song has stopped. Let's just try and skip ahead to get to another one. There we go. So we'll send Sabers, we'll send Chain. Next up, I will activate Toy Vendor. Let's see if he does anything here. Because he has the ability to pop it. Okay. So now, I could get a guaranteed special, if I want it. The only thing is I don't really need a guaranteed special. That's the weird part of this. So I think I'm just going to straight fire Toy Vendor. We'll just discard Wings. That is actually a little bit awkward. Okay, we can do... We do. Oh, we're running out of time, actually. We've got to get going. We've got to get a move on. We're only going to have one go at this, though, right? So I think we have to do this now. As much as I'd like to get an extra discard, I don't think I can. I think it's a bit greedy. Alright, so now we'll go into Galatea by using this and this. Next up, we'll go for... Sure, let's go for this. 1, 2, we're running out of time. We've got to speed up. Into Longisu. Then we'll go Simple Skeleton. Bring back Galatea. Then we're going to go for Ding. Just get it on the board, please. Use its effect. Get rid of this. Go for this. Using this. Using this. Go for this. I'm literally going to run out of time. This. No! Ah! God damn it. Ah, the timer, boss. I just don't have enough time. Just do not have enough time. The problem that I have with that is that every time I like click something, I don't know if it's just like my reaction speeds are awful, but like I could not. Like every time I did any click, it was like losing a second, lose a second, lose a second, lose a second. And I'm just like, I can't do it any quicker than that. Orcus plays biggest enemy time, yeah. Peepo sad, rip, nice try. Yeah, we gave it a go, we gave it a go. Yeah, because Shiranui works Graver Banished Zone, so it's hard for Crusader to do much. Even in office days, we're more often against Tax and Shira. Yeah, Shira is actually a really annoying deck for me as well. I really struggle against it. After the new Maximum box is brought out 3 times, I will invest some gems into Pure Crusadia with Kaijus. Ooh. Kaijus have always been a really weird one for me. Like, they're like a necessary evil to deal with, like, Towers decks, but it's really awkward when you like set up this like really cool boss monster and your opponent just goes, and I just, no. It's like, please. Okay, Ancient Warriors. I don't know if he's bricked or this is like a thing. Right, let's go with Return first. We definitely don't want Symbol Skeletons stuck in our hand. Okay, this is cards. Right, we'll go Bear here. I think we always go Bear here. Get out the vendor. We can then summon Dog. Dog effect. Into Floodgate. Okay. Here, I think I'm just going to add the wings. Flip over vendor. Activate vendor. Discard wings. Summon out dog. Activate wings. Banish bear. Draw another card. And we actually didn't draw into a load of bricks. That's quite nice. Activate our skill. Send sabers, send chain. Does this do anything important? The special says the graveyard expression summon nature warrior from your hand. So we just don't pop this then, right? That seems like the easiest thing to do. So next up, we will special sheep. Activate sheep. Dog back to hand. Bring back chain. Then we'll go sheep plus chain into Phoenix. Phoenix effect. We're just going to discard the bear here, I think. Target this. And that means this should be pretty much wrapped up, right? We don't have access to a ton of other cards. We only have Symbol Skeleton and Grave. Okay, that turns things on. So now we can be a bit safer with this play rather than just haphazardly throwing things to the wind. We'll go straight in with Galatea. Then we'll go Nightmare. Boost Galatea. To the graveyard, we'll send World Wand. And we can use either of these. I suppose we'll use Sabers, because this lets me put Babel back in the deck. Means I can now use Galatea, put this back in, and set the Babel. Then we'll go into Decode using 1 and 2. Then we'll go Symbol Skeleton, bring back Galatea. Then we'll overlay into Ding. Man, I really hope my opponent doesn't have Nibiru. We're not sending that to the grave. We're instead just going to attach Symbol. Flip this over. We'll go Frightfur Fusion. Just to play around Kiteroid. We'll make the Frightfur Wolf. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take all of these, why not? Just massive wolf. Big wolf. 5 attack wolf. Go. Go. There we go. Nib isn't in this game. Well, yeah, but what if it was in the game, right? Could you imagine? I think every deck I play in every version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Loses to Nibiru. If Nibiru came out in Duel Links, I would get cooked on like every deck I play. Konami should just put opponent's cards first for effects that can target both fields. I think what I want is just like keywords highlighted, like the words negate, destroy, graveyard, stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah, just give me the highlights so I know what I need to like work around. Good morning, Negative Impact. Happy Valentine's Day from Khalil. And a good morning from Khalil. Don't attack him because it's Telegraph. Shiranui has so many lines I'm not familiar with. Yeah, Shiranui is such a weird deck, right? They even have like a Waboku effect, which for a combo deck like mine, if I'm against Shiranui, I've got to set up like a turn 1 board going second because they're going to Waboku me. And it's just like, stop. Like, this isn't the Yugi starter deck anymore. Please stop playing a Waboku. I think my Gear Freak deck usually only summons 3 or 4 times a turn. Very rarely 5. Yeah, I summon like 18 times in a turn. Like, I can't help it. I'm addicted to summoning. That would be sick. They started kind of doing that right. I know they've done that in... Oh, we have a choosing the game mat from Khalil. Okay, we'll go change that in a second. It's nice that you want a Quattro game mat. Okay, do I have that is going to be the next question. I assume I do. I'm currently just using the Strong Yosh. Now, do we have Quattro on any of these? I legit have no idea. Oh, there's Quattro. Is that one good enough? Giant Grinder? The meet and greet of Nightmares? We'll put that one on for now. We'll see if there's any others with Quattro on them. If not, then Kite and Galaxy Eyes. Well, the same question. Do we have Kite and Galaxy Eyes? We have Mizar in the events one. So, you want the Quattro one? You happy with the Quattro? Just because, you know, chat isn't in real time, it's slightly behind. Nothing from the shop. By Quattro, he meant feet. Alright, well, if we're happy with the Quattro one, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, who doesn't love a few gimmick puppets? All decks. And then we'll fire straight back in. And we'll see if we can't hit dual level 19. Still no Tachyons today, which is pretty good. And we would have won all of our games if it wasn't for the Timer Boss. But Timer Boss is always there, looming over us. Ghost Gal, ooh, I'm not great into Altergeist. I don't play against enough Altergeist to really, like, have learnt the deck yet. That's a hand. Ooh, what does this hand do? We can... Vendor Discard doesn't do anything. We can just normal wing Special Sheet link them off arbitrarily just to get them into the grave. That lets us get a Fluffle Wings play off. Straight into Linkaribo. Add one Altergeist monster from your deck to your hand. Adds Multi-Faker, which is a really good one. Give a trap card. Activate a trap card to push someone's card from your hand. Push someone, you can push someone one Altergeist monster from your deck. What's the other part of that when you summon it? Okay, so just summon out 2 guys. That's awkward. I think we have to just do Wings Sheep Link. Which is kind of grim. Summon. Special sheep. I think we do just go straight Phoenix here. Phoenix effect. We will just discard Harp. We'll target one of the back row. Mirror Force is promising. That means he might not have much. That delay though means he probably has MST. MST not the end of the world. It does halt our plays a little bit though. Alright, now we're going to go Wings. Banish Sheep. Toy Vendor effect. We can now get access to a second Toy Vendor, or we can start getting this going. This doesn't actually do anything without Fusion. It does potentially get us an extra card to our hand, and potentially an extra summon. This just gets us a discard, and the discard doesn't do a lot for us right now, so I think we will take Sabers. So we are gonna just dump Sabers here. What does Linkuriboh do? I mean, not a ton into our deck, fortunately. I guess here we just go Harp. There's no reason to go any other line. Now we can summon out Nightmare. Then we'll go straight into Galatea. Solemn Scolding. Now, that wasn't summoned correctly, which means I don't think I can bring that back. Which is a little bit awkward. Yeah, negating the summon means I'm pretty sure I can't bring Galatea back from the grave now. Which does sting. There you go, Linkuriboh. You can have some attack points. Yeah, so we... that really actually hurts us a ton. That might just be the end of the turn. But what else can I do? Which means I'm just dead, right? Can't play through Solemn Scolding. We don't even have any other Orcust effects we can use. Do we just scoop immediately? We're dead, right? Just straight up. And then we just pass the turn. There's no point in even activating Babble. It just is a chance to get popped. Who the heck is playing Solemn Scolding, though, in 2024? Like, what the heck? I haven't seen that card in actual years. Soon I'm at 4K. Yeah? 4K... 4K what? Shy. But I can see Letha with this board. Duel Links version of Old Man saying no. They use it against Tachyon. I see. So it's Tachyon is the reason I've lost this game. Haven't seen that card outside of Aramages. It needed to be exactly a negate to stop me from doing stuff there. I'm assuming both of these can attack. There's no, like, wall saying they can't. Sorry, I'm just dead. Basically, what happened there was our Nightmare Phoenix hit the wrong back row, so we lost the game. That's just what happened there, unfortunately. We lost to 50-50, popped the Mirror Force instead of the Solemn Scolding. Or Warning, whichever one it was. Tachyon is the reason tons of old cards are coming back. Book, Floodgate, Torrential Trap Hole. I think it's the wrong word, but... Busted Blader regained popularity because attack. Or CP. Sora reminds me of Leo. That too, you're right. There was a way to go Unicorn before Galatea. I don't have Unicorn, though. That's the issue. Like, Unicorn's not on the deck. This hand is sketch. We go vendor, discard, nightmare, see what we get. We might need the chain to link, so I don't even think we use the skill. So I think we just hard go vendor. Use it, discard nightmare. Okay, this gives us 3 monsters, which is all we need. Alternatively, we send chain, send thingy, get that, put that back on top of our deck, bring it out, use the effect to get maximum value from it. I think that ends up being a little bit better. Unless I'm missing something. We're going to go for this. We'll see if I've misplayed by doing this. So we send. Then here, just going to go straight in with Nightmare. Target bear. Then we send Harp. Activate Harp. Bring out Symbol. Then we go Galatea. Then we go Sabers. Put this back. Bring this out. We've already used that, so we can just send it back now. Get back the Babel. Just flip this over. We'll then go into Decode. Then we'll go Skeleton into Galatea. And then we finally overlay into the one, the only, the Dingirisu. Then we attach our Simple Skeleton. And then we pass. Alright, let's catch up. So, probably because the Charge 5, the same eyes and hair. I wonder if I can make it to dual level 20 without using any tier 0 cards like Crackdown, Bomb, or MST. I mean, I'm not playing any of those cards. Just saying. Right, we have no staples in our deck whatsoever. Who doesn't love good old Decode Ding? I mean, it's a classic, right? Everyone loves it. I love Orcusses. Yeah, there's no reason to not just stop this, right? Send this. So we've lost our destruction prevention, but we've gotten rid of the DMC, and we still have a quick effect send. Grabs Secrets of Dark Magic. Sends the Blue Eyes Ultimate. Think you have your settings scuffed? I mean, possibly. That is quite probable. Make sure chain cards to your own cards is on. Okay, I'll check that in a sec. For now, I think I am going to send this just because of his spell card. Am I doing that? Because it's a quick effect spell, I am going to send that. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't fuse from Grave, right? Okay. Bear here doesn't do much for me. I don't really have a good way to do much of anything here. We don't have access to that anymore. We go bear. Bear doesn't get anything, doesn't do anything, right? We'd have to get into another Orcus card. We don't have access to one without getting a third monster. I actually think we just fire Toy Vendor, you know. Just fuck it. Go Toy Vendor. Okay. That doesn't... That has one target left, actually, doesn't it? Do I just attack first and then do this? Or do this now? There's no real reason to do this now, right? There is. There is a reason to do this now. Right. Hop. Summon this out. So if I link these off, I'd have to go into this to get the recycle, which is really not ideal. Do I just go battle? That feels really bad though. Nah, we'll just go battle. If he's got it, he's got it. If he's got like Mirror Force, like we would never win in this game anyway. What I wanted to do is just get access to Long to put some of these cards back in the deck. Let me just pass on that. Yeah, the trouble is, it's such a tight look for room. Have a look. Set chain on. Can be activated based on actions taken by your opponent. You'll be given self-chain on. Okay, we'll set self-chain on. Even though we might lose more games due to... Okay, Secrets of Magic comes down just because of timer. But yeah, second Galtech, and yeah, like I was saying, we don't have a ton of room in the extra for more cards as much as we would love to. Here comes Battle Chronicle. The Flame Swordsman. Eternal Soul. The thing is, though, no matter what he does here, we can deal with that. I suppose... Are we going to lose? I think we lose this, right? I think we just straight lose this. We didn't manage to kill him on that turn, which means we just go... Wait, what? Why didn't I get my decode? Did I get chain blocked there? I missed the activation timing? Yeah, because he chain blocked it. God damn it, that's annoying. That's really clever by him as well. This might be the only smart Dark Magician player ever. It's also embarrassing. This might be the only Dark Magician player we've ever lost to. How often does Longirsu comes up? It comes up more often than you'd think. Like here, for example, we really need it to get back into this game if we're not just dead. Because we need this back and we need this back. So like just getting out Long would be huge. Also, we quite often use it to get rid of cards. Our best end board is Decode pointing to Long, which has an arrow pointing at that ENZ, which completely shuts down any link plays, because just that plus Babel, and if we can get a Dingirsu just down somewhere else, is just such a powerful board. With only one draw, I think we're just screwed here, right? This has to get wand, so if we draw wand, we're double dead. We kind of have to draw... I suppose we could do this now, just to guarantee we don't get wand. There you go, you can have some attack. To the graveyard wand. Unfortunately, Sheep on its own doesn't do anything. We can use 1 to get an extra monster. A Link 2 doesn't do anything. And no matter what we do with that, we still don't have the cards to deal with this board. So that's just game. Ding the trap and we win. Yeah, if we could ding, that would be great. Ah, yeah, you're right. See? That's why we're a... That's why we're not very good. The other thing to remember is that there is a delay on chat. So... I didn't read that until after we'd surrendered. I'm trying to think if we could have actually won that, though. Because we bring out Ding. We get rid of the trap that blows up all of his monsters? Or is it just his Dark Magician? All of them. Okay. The trap just seems so bad. That's fine. We'll win this one. Yeah, but the fusion floats into, like, whatever. Right, let's start with Bear. Trying to think. So we would have brought back the Ding, blown up his board, he would have floated, then his DMC would have triggered and gotten rid of our Ding. And then I don't know what we do from there, because we still just only have Sheep and nothing else. Alright, we always go Dog. If he wants to flip this down, that's completely fine. I mean, it's not fine. I kind of would like this to not be flipped down. Does that matter? Well, we just take... We could take Wings, which does get us the discard. But if we do, we can't then discard this. But if we discard this, we currently would have to just go 1-2 into that. And then how do we get a third monster? Right now, we don't have access to a third monster. But I think it's still better to take Sabers here. Wings is gambling. Oh, because we get to this anyway. Yeah, it's always Wings. No, because then we still don't get the discard. That's the issue. It's the discard on that. Alright, we're going to take Sabers. Because there's no guarantee we do get an extra discard. And this way we can guarantee by doing this. We'll put this to the top. IDP? Bro, bottomless IDP. Well, we still have a line. God, this guy is just so cringe. Has he got yet more interaction for me? Right, we'll go Harp into Nightmare. Man just loves his purple cards. Well, they're pink, really, but... I think we just have to go Galatea, though. I don't really think we get a say in that. As much as I'd like to pop that at the back row. We'll go Nightmare. Target Galatea. I think we have to send World Wand, right? No. If we send World Wand, we get an extra card. We can then get this to graveyard next turn. So I think we do go World Wand here. I'm going to use World Wand. bring back Nightmare. So I want this in the graveyard. Then I'm going to activate Galatea. I'm going to put back World Wand. I'm going to grab this out. I'm going to activate it. Then I think we just go... Oh, but then we don't get access to that. This is the issue. Unless we do this. This is probably the best way to do this. But then I don't have Link 3. No matter how I do this, it doesn't get me what I want. So... I think we're just going to have to do this. This is not the best, but... This is a board. And we had to get rid of the Mirror Force anyway, apparently. Right, and we'll just swing with this. So what we wanted to do was find a way to end on... Basically, we wanted to make Ding and then link it off into Decode. But we had no way to do that because we didn't have a way to get a third board. It's Sue Ships. Was bringing back Harp Horror instead of Nightmare not lethal? Yes, that was lethal. But we weren't expecting to lethal, right? We were trying to find the line that got us to the end board we wanted. That's why we didn't go for that. On the plus side, I think we just win, right? Like, what does this board do? Super Dreadnought on its own doesn't do anything. He needs this top deck to do something really good. No, that's fine. You can kill it. No, we don't need to do that now. Oh, there's Harp. I guess we will activate Nightmare. Boost Ding. Send Symbol. So we'll just normal this and just try and attack. Because we have a pretty good follow-up, if he has anything. But all he has is that card in his hand. Could you attack it, please? Eh. Then we'll just swing. Oh, almost punted. But we got there. Choose My Sleeves by Negative Impact. But it's been so long since anyone's done any Choose Ours. But yeah, we'll totally go for Choose Our Sleeves. Let's take a Gandarino at the sleeves. Now the question is, do you have any idea what kind of sleeve you're looking for? Because we do not have a ton. Like, we've been playing this game for a long time, but we took a massive break. Got some event sleeves. Got the voice Scud. I don't think we've maxed Scud out, I can tell you that much. We own him. Like, as a character. I don't think we've got his sleeve. It'd be somewhere up here. It'd be up here, right? I think we've only literally got the Kaiba. I don't know if Scud was a part of any events. Not seeing him. 4K now? Nice. Ojama King. Oh boy, now where was Ojama King? I'm going to assume that was in missions down here somewhere. The king himself. I mean, who doesn't love Ojama King? Everyone loves Chaz. Everyone loves Manjome Thunder. And let's see if Ojama King is the mascot we need to climb the ranks and try to hit that dual level 19. I think maybe. Definitely a strong mascot character. Seto Kaiba. Okay, is this going to be Blue Eyes? Or is this going to be just a bait and switch? Heart Win Streak 3, which means it's probably not a Blue Eyes player because they tend to suck. Oh, it is a Blue Eyes player. Okay. Going second into Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes can get a little bit tricky when they go first because they can set up a my cards can't be affected board. That, on the other hand, might be manageable. We'll go bear. Grab out the vendor. Flip this over. Summon dog. Now this is the issue. We have to discard something else here, right? We cannot greedily just take... Has he got Veiler? Is he gonna Veil a dog? He's gonna Veil a dog! The mad lad. Okay. I mean, we're still okay. It sucks, but like we have plays. We have to discard Harp. That works quite nicely. Well, I think we have to go Skeleton just to get Skeleton into Grave, unless we're going to go for a discard, at which point it doesn't really matter. I suppose if we're going to discard anyway, we might as well go World Wand. No, because... yeah, we'll go World Wand. Bring this out. This does get us an extra body when we want it. Then we're going to special this out now. We're not going to get access to our fusion, but that's fine. Now we're just going to straight away link into this because we want to get the extra discard anyway. We don't need to worry about... we'll keep Sheep around just in case. Bring out Enforcer. Enforcer effect. Discard target. Let's see if he has a monster for this. Almost certainly does. Now we'll go Harp. Summon out the Nightmare. Then we will go into... Well, we can go into Ding, or we can go... We can go into Long, or we can go into Decode. I don't think it matters, so Decode is probably going to be better overall. No, wait, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I need Galatea. I don't need Galatea. I want Galatea. This is always the line. Now I can go Nightmare if I want to right now. I don't need to, but I probably should. We'll boost whatever. We'll send the Harp. Then we're going to go ahead and use the World Wand. Bring back the Nightmare. We'll activate Galatea. We'll put back the World Wand. Set the Babble. Then we're going to go into Decode here. Go Skeleton. Bring back Galatea. We'll go Ding. Because this way, even if he does break our board, we still have a good defensive board to counteract him. Like, even if he does survive this turn with, like, that last Kite Road or something. But we're fine. We're fine. We may lose to Dark Magician because we don't understand our cards, but we don't lose to Blue Eyes. And that's what's important. Just ruined this guy's... The Ojama King effect. Exactly. That's what it was. He bricked on having double Blue Eyes in hand because we had Ojama King. Right, that's all it is. Good Yosh was letting us down. Ojama King is my friend now. Alright, let's see what our next opponent has for us. It is Japanese player. Dual level 18. Another Kaiba. Oh, Winter Gopper dual level. We want to win. It's another Blue Eyes. They're coming out of the woodworks. Okay, we summon Dog. Dog effect. I think we always just go Bear here. Because doing any other play doesn't do anything for us. We have to activate Bear. The issue here is, as much as I want to use Wings, I think using Wings is actually really greedy here. Because we have to get Harp into Graveyard somehow, and we don't have a good way to discard on turn 1. So I think we are actually just going to discard Harp. Then we're going to special summon Sheep now, because we're going to need this at some point. And then we'll get cracking. So we'll go Harp. Summon out Nightmare. Then we'll go Galatea. Then we'll go Nightmare Effect. Boost Galatea. Then Symbol. Then here I think we're going to use World Wand. We'll put Nightmare back. And pop Sobri for now. Then we'll use Galatea Effect. Shuffle World Wand back into the deck. It was Blue Eyes Dimension, I think. I'll take Babble. Flip this over. Then we will go straight into Decode by using 1, 2. Here we can then go Symbol Skeleton. Bring back Galatea. We don't have a way to get another body, otherwise we could do the funny play, but we're one body short. So, I think instead of the funny play, we just make Ding. Because otherwise, like, the funny play gets beaten by so much. I think Ding has to be the play here. Attack Skeleton. And then we pass. Does the whole Tachyon box go away on the 18th? Do you mean like the support stuff, the selection box, or whatever it is? I know it goes away at some point. Right, Blue Eyes Dimension. Discards Dragon Spirit of White. Grabs MR. That's fine. Oh, I did this last time I played against Blue Eyes as well. I thought it was Destroy, so I wanted to use Ding's effect, but I'm an idiot. I did this exact same thing last time I ran into Dragon Spirit of White. I did the exact same thing. I always think this is Destroy and not Banish. I need to learn. I need to have that drilled into my head, but I just read spell/trap your opponent controls and just like stopped reading. On the rank up game as well, that's a shame. I mean, there's no guarantee we would have been able to beat this anyway, but now our chances are looking a lot slimmer. A Spirit Dragon comes down. Negates graveyard effects, which is annoying. Yeah, sure, we'll use Ding. We'll send Simple. We might be okay. Just read. You don't know how hard that is for Yu-Gi-Oh players. Yeah, you can banish my Ben. It's a little bit annoying that gets banished, but... Do I just send it now? The problem is he can banish a card from Grave. I don't think we do. I think we just let that go. I'd rather just have these two on board. Alright, we'll go Edge and Persist. We'll send. We'll send. Then I'm going to normal wings. We'll go sheep effect. Wings back to hand. You already looked at the new Rush cards, the new OCG pack? Yeah, we keep up to date with the Rush stuff quite frequently. So what I could do is just link all three into this, force this out. Question is, how many banish do we have at the moment? We only have the one. We'll have to start using one of the effects to force it. I don't think there's a reason to do that. I think we do just do this. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Into long. Use the effect of chain. Do you want to negate that? That is A-okay. Really excited for the decks for the new Eps of Character Draft. Yeah, this set especially, the one that's just come out, is really good for me because it's actually got a load of sets that I use, right? A load of archetypes that I play. Why is he doing that now, though? That's very odd to me. Okay, so now I can just do whatever I want. So I'm going to get rid of Nightmare. I'm going to target Decode. Time is always our enemy. The issue is that I know one of his guys does something. It like protects his guys, but I don't know what it is. Now I'm going to use long. Now he goes Spirit Dragon. So is this like they can't be destroyed, they can't be affected, they can't be... Oh, it's something. But we had to force this effect out. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Okay, that's still annoying though, because that means we can't get rid of them as easily as we'd like to. Go away. So we have this that we can still use. We have that which we can still use. Which again, neither of them really do much. We'll go World Wand. Summon this out and attack. We'll go Battle. We'll swing. We'll swing. And we'll just swing. Alright, nice. Just go phase. Well, so what I'm trying to do is play around, like, bullshit, like Kiteroid, right? But sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just can't. Both his cards can go to the graveyard and bring in a different card. Only protects destruction. They can't be destroyed when the new sync comes in. He misplayed. What was his misplay out of curiosity, Neopolon? I'm just... Because I don't play Blue Eyes. I played against it a decent chunk, but I don't know what, like, the correct line would have been for him. Oh, but that's a rank up, isn't it? I think that was a rank up game. Dual level 19. That's what we're talking about. Let's update that little on screen for us. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dual level 19. With the Fluffle Orcust. We're loving it. We're loving life. We're having a great time. Let's jump into another one. Let's see if we can't push for that 20. He should have held the negate and put Spirit in the monster zone. Yes. I think a lot of people don't bother turning on placing cards in zones. So I think it probably just automatically threw itself there. Oh, our opponent's gonna get a dual rank if they win this. Oh, this hand isn't ideal. I mean, we can play the game with his hand, so like this isn't completely awful. Fluffle cards only for bait. Now the Fluffle cards are a pretty good engine that does work quite nicely. That's our normal, so we have to discard that. There's no, we don't get a say in that. For the graveyard with you. That actually really sorts us out because that actually doesn't get us a special summon at the moment. I think we always just special this. He has a response. My man has like Veiler in hand. Alright, we'll go Galatea here. Now we'll activate Nightmare. Boost this. Send Harp. The issue is that now we're in a bit of a weird predicament where if I use World Wand to bring this back, I then can't use Harp to special. So I think the correct play instead is going to be use Galatea here. This is probably going to force out the Effect Veiler. There we go. So now we can just go World Wand. Bring back the Nightmare. Then we will go into Decode. When the effect is veiled. I feel like that's half of a sentence. We'll go Symbol, bring back Galatea. We're not going to get our full board out, but this is still okay. Oh, when the... I get it. We're memeing. I see. I thought you were going to give me advice then. I was like, oh man, yeah, like, I'll take it. Right, we take back Symbol Skeleton, and then that's kind of all we got. It's annoying that we didn't get our full line off, but this is still not terrible, right? This still gives us follow-up for the following turn if we're not dead. We still have a negate, we still have destruction prevention. We're against live twins as well, which, all things considered, is not too bad for us. Now, this could be a lot better, but this is still not bad. Alright, get out Pink. Pink effect. Bring back. Link both into blue. Took you a bit to recognize that, mate. We're running slow today, okay? We're struggling. All right, blue effect, bring back pink, draw a card. Then what? Link into pink to have the pop for the following turn. No, you're gonna try and. Surely you've got to try and kill me here, right? You got. Well, I don't know if Life Twin can kill. You can't just set up a turn 1 board going second, mate. That is channel. Three back row. You're not going to leave these on the field. You've got to link them off into something. Like link, at least link pink, go blue, or you could just end with pink, so you can have a blue for my turn, but doesn't really make much difference. Oh, we are just ending with pink, okay. Horror doesn't really do anything. Our graveyard's looking a little bit nasty. There's not like much going on in here. Holding on to Harp doesn't do anything, so we might as well just get rid of it. So we'll send Harp to grave. Let's see what he's got. Sheep is interesting. It doesn't actually do much here. Alright, we'll bring out Bear. I can link 2 into this and then go for a pop. But like, what does that do? He has so much back row is the issue. None of our stuff is live anymore as well, because we've drawn into it all. We can special this out. We'd have to link that into something. We haven't found any of our other cards that help us out here. If I try and go for that, he's just going to go for the negate, right? I think all I can do is just go to battle. I think we have to go battle and just get him to use some of his shit. We don't really have a good option here. Crackdown. Well, that forces this out. But like, I don't really know what else I was supposed to do here. Second Crackdown. I mean, this is just game, right? Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We just couldn't beat that. If we had a way to get to anything, we could just play through that, but we needed to find Frightfur Fusion. I mean, it wasn't like we didn't even lose to Live Twin. We lost to Double Crackdown because we didn't find our back row removal. That's what we lost to. Like, the Live Twin part of that deck didn't do anything. The Live Twin part of that deck was shit. If we had found Chain or Sabers or Hard Drawn or Dog, because Dog gets us to Chain, or if we had drawn a Toy Vendor, so we had, what, 3 dogs, Chain, Sabers, Frightfur Fusion, we had Toy Vendor, like any of these cards. Orchestrated Return also kind of gets us there, so it's like 8 cards that like get us there to just win the game. And we just didn't see any of them. Tiger would have won the game. Yeah, exactly. We just needed to find Frightfur Fusion. And we had so many ways to get there. We just didn't find any of them. Okay. So, I don't like drawing Symbol Skeleton. Okay. Either way, we always go assist here. Send. We'll straight up go Bear here. What does this one do again? Okay. Doesn't do anything. Okay. I'll flip this over. Well, normal Dog. Let's see what interaction he's got for us. Dog effect. Nothing. That's interesting. So again, we need to get a discard going, but... Actually, do we need a discard? We don't need a discard. We already have that. So if we get... Wings... What we need is a special. Wings is the best way for us to get a special, right? No, it's not. That won't get us a special. Yes it will. It's just an awkward special. Any guy gets us there. The only issue is whatever we draw is getting stuck on our hand, so we might as well take Sheep. Right, so now we'll activate Sabers. Sheep to top. Bring it out. Then we're going to activate Vendor. We're going to discard World Wand. Draw the sheep. And we're going to special out the skeleton. Now, we're going to contemplate. Because I'd like to get rid of that back row, but I think it's super greedy to try and get rid of it here. I think what instead we're going to do is just get rid of these. Bring out Galatea. Now, we can just go sheep here, which is probably the right play. Sheep effects. Dog back to hand. Bring back Agent Chain. Then we will just go into decode. We're going 1, 2. Crazy. Right, we'll go chain effect, grab the fusion. Now we can use this. Bring back this. Now, we have that gone already. We can use this to bring it back. But then we'd have to use that to put that back. Okay, that works. So I'll go World Wand to bring back Symbol. Then I'm going to use Galatea to put this back. Grab this out. Flip this over. We'll overlay into this. We use the effect and just get rid of this back row. I kind of want to go into this because it's really funny. Yes, we're going to do it. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Bring out the long. This is kind of greedy because now we don't beat over Kiteroid, but this is really funny. So, like, I just really want to do this. And I hope everyone can appreciate that the funny play should win out over the good play, right? Yeah, sure. We'll kill our own toy vendor as well. Why not? Deep Eyes. Ooh, destroy the card effect. Your dragon type monster in your graveyard. You can summon this card from your hand. Card is normal for 7 type 1 dragon monster in your graveyard. This card that monster's attack. This card destroyed by a card effect. Destroy all monsters on your opponent's field. Okay. I think that's fine. How many vendors have we used? We've only used 1. We'll take that. Wolf would have been worse here. You're not wrong. So now we just pass. This is still a really good board. Just get rid of that. Go away. Yeah, you got anything else? No, that's it. I have to use him. That's annoying. Means I want to shuffle. I can't use his effect though because I have enough cards. Ah, okay. I think we still have to go for it, right? Get rid of this. Normal. Use the effect. Grab wings. And we just... I think we just win, right? I don't actually know if that's the case or not. Let's just go to battle. We'll just swing with this. We'll swing. What's he got now? He actually has the Kiteroid. Kiteroid players, stop. His deck is completely out of juice. Yeah, but our deck is completely out of juice as well, is the issue. We're in pretty dire situation here that if we don't win with what we've got, we don't really have anything else to do. We've lost both of our cards that can regenerate our cards, as in recycle them. We've lost our symbol skeleton, so we can't use that to get stuff back. Which is, this is kind of it. Like, if we go to our extra deck, it's this. This is unusable, so it's just Brute Enforcer. Just don't time out. Yeah, but I don't know how we win. Just 3,000 beta is now too big for us to win. Which is sad. I need him to empty his hand. And his back row to be nothing. Can't believe we've actually just lost the game to Kiteroid. It's so sad. I mean, we're going to play it out. We're going to do what we can. But I don't see how we just beat Blue Eyes White Dragon. Just 3,000 attack guy. This one just boosts its attack. Okay. All things considered, that's not too bad. That's 2,300 damage he just has on board. Alright. What are you doing here? I kind of get why you attacked there, but... Right, we're going to go Toy Vendor. We'll send wings. Yeah, sure, we'll special that. Why not? Out you come. Wow. We'll go wings. Get rid of bear. Use the effect of Toy Vendor. Grab dog. I mean, all we can do is pray, right? So we'll go 1, 2. That card's got to be a monster in hand there, right? There's no way it's not. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Target this, sure. Start time. Do not have time. Do not have time. It was a spell in hand. That's funny. And then that's just lethal damage because we have weak monsters on the field. Ah! Ah! We had it. Wait, did we have it? We get back a monster. We can't actually link into anything. We would have had to just declare attacks and hope his defense monster was nothing. So we probably had it, right? We probably had it. I mean, if he had just if he had just drawn Blue Eyes White Dragon, he also just kills us. His face sounds like, yeah, there's the Stone of White. Loser go down at duel level? We only just got here. Haven't we only lost one game since getting to duel level 19? And it's already like, no, you're losing, stop it. Right, I think we have to do this straight away. I don't think we get the luxury of holding on to this. Well, Dog's pretty good. So we don't need a discard anymore. Taking that without that doesn't do anything, so there's no reason not to take wings. We go Bear. Bear gets us Vendor. Activate Vendor. Vendor discard wings. We don't need the special, but there's no reason to not have the special. We'll go wings. Draw again. Use the effective toy vendor. We'll take bear. Doesn't really matter. I guess we'll take sheep. Activate our skill. Go chain. We'll go sabers. We have to special this now. It's awkward though. We'll put bear back in hand. Bring back chain. How many summons do we have? 1, 2. Going into that would be kind of silly, right? Because I go 1, 2. That into that. I'd only get the 1 summon. So yeah, I've got to just arbitrarily make something here. So we'll just go 1, 2. Just to make room. Which means summoning off of Toy Vend ended up just kind of hurting us a little bit. Because it's just basically throwing that into the graveyard. But it's fine. Now we go Hop. Hop into Nightmare. And we'll go Galatea. I'll go Nightmare. Then Skeleton. Then we'll activate, put Nightmare back in. Oh yeah, I've already got them in hand. Oh, that means I just misplayed because I could have done this first. Oh well. It's fine either way. Decode comes down. We use Symbol Skeleton here. Bring back Galatea. All we have left is that. Don't need to do anything with it, so we'll activate this. Into Ding. Ding attach Skeleton. And that's all we got. So we could have done that a little bit better. We could have had an extra 2 bodies. Oh, could we have had 2 bodies? We could have had an extra 1 body. I don't think we could have had the second body and still got to this board. Alright, this is the new Destiny skill. Sets Poly. And he puts Malicious Engrave. So that gives him an extender. Okay, this board is okay. Comes down to... Excuse me? Necroball Banshee. There's zombie world in here just to mess with graveyards. Goes to the dangerous effect. Let's just boost attack, right? 200 attack. That's fine. Are you Sans or is your opponent? I ask myself that same question every day. Beatrice. Okay. So actually send from deck to grave. It's the zombie world. We've got Beledrock in the grave. So he's got anti-graveyard cards, is what you're telling me. That's what we're currently looking at. So we're activating a zombie's effect. Not that that matters. Then Beledrock's going to come back. Now, if any monster uses an effect, he can negate it. Okay. So I guess I'll start with normal dog. See if he wants to negate that. Oh, it's once per chain. I was not prepared for this. Okay, so is this just... Am I just fucked? How do I beat this? But you cannot apply that same effect this turn. So he only gets one negate. So now we'll go bear. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Which effect is he negating? I guess he has to negate that because of the how that works. Yeah, we should have chain linked the other way around. That would have been way better. Oh, no, we can't chain link the other way around. Chain blocked even. Okay, well, both of his effects are now gone, right? So I can just kind of do what I want. I can use that to get that back. I can just straight away use this, right? That's pretty good. Put this to the top. Bring this out. And then I'm going to go 1, 2. Phoenix effect. Let's target this. Oh, the spell traps. That's fine? Right? I don't think I care about that. I'm just gonna go right for a fusion. Make Tiger. Go 1, 2, 3. But like, do I even need Zombie World now when he's out of everything he can do with it? Like, do I even need to have hit it first? Okay, so what do you do with this? You get to send a Burning Abyss card or something, right? Okay. Now I do this. Bring this out. And win the game. Hit it if you don't think you can OTK. Oh, we can OTK. Thought Baylor had a negate. No, he'd used both of his Baylor effects. Which is why we were like, oh, I don't need to deal with this anymore. Because my initial thought was, oh, I'll go Nightmare Phoenix early in the turn and force out the negate, but I didn't need to. Right, let's see what we get next. Isn't this the second person we played against with Rip in their name today? Oh, are we going to have to increase the Tachyon count? What's it going to be? It is Tachyon up to 8. Alright, we almost certainly lose it. Right, there is almost no chance at all. This is Final Fantasy VII Remake OST, Bombing Mission. I do not know, like, if he doesn't make... what's his name? What's the card called? The negate guy. Barry enforced a hand. Okay. What is his name? Why can't I not remember what his name is? Right, here comes Tachyon. Now search an Omni. Belgrand, that's it. I keep thinking it's Gearfried, and I'm like, I know it's not Gearfried. It's Belgrand. Why are we... Wait, what? Why are we... Isn't this really bad going first? Oh, no, this is fine. No, but this is once per turn. This isn't during your opponent's turn. This is just bad. I'm so confused. Am I missing something, or has he just done something really, really bad? I'm sure he's just done something really, really stupid. Yeah, but is it a misplay if, like... Yeah, he just... I think he just straight up doesn't know what he's doing, right? Right, summon dog. Dog effect. See if he has anything here. Ooh, okay. So we'll take sabers. We're just going to go completely unimpeded here, are we? Edge and persist. Send both. Special sheep. Sheep effect. Dog back the hand. Bring out chain. Here, I think I kind of just want to link these straight off. Well, I can just get rid of that back row. Like, I can just do whatever I want, right? Use the effect. Just discard wings straight up here. Target. I would also like to use my chain, please. The boss music has suddenly changed, and I think it's very representative of us discovering this player doesn't really know what they're doing. So that means he is a hand trap then, right? That's what the delay is. I mean, I can just use this. There's no reason not to, so we will just fire it off. We'll go wings into bear. Also got like crow. And I guess we'll take another bear. We'll drop the return. Send harp. That's funny draw. Not great draw, to be honest. There's nothing else really to do, so I guess we just start with this. Until he stops us somewhere. Oh, I've drawn all my targets. Yeah, so I need to put one of these back. Which one's better? It has to be skeleton, right? I don't think there's a contest there. Which brings this out. This then lets us use harp. Harp gets a skeleton. Skeleton gets us Galatea. Yeah, you're right. He's going to have that. Oh yeah, we have all of our targets. I did not need to do that whatsoever. Wait, it doesn't really change anything here. Maybe it does, because we could do this. Does the trap target is the next question. I don't know if it does. I think I'm just going to go for this anyway. Go into long. Activate. Level 19, let's go. Hey, Icy. And we'll go into the big boy. Now he'll negate. This was all in the cards. Now I'll go 1, 2. Into the tiger. There are a lot of places where it's really bad for us to get interrupted. Some might say too many. Be gone, Tachyon player. The trap is non-targeting shuffle. Okay, in which case, yeah, making decode would have done nothing there then. Negate shuffles back into deck. When is the worst time to do? Yeah, when the worst time for us. There are lots, right? Like if they negate sheep, that messes us up. If they stop. If they get rid of sabers with like IDP, that really messes us up. This deck has a lot of counters, which is probably why it's not considered a very strong deck. But we have fun with it, right? That's what really matters. That's why I really like this rogue deck, because it has everything it needs. The Deco can't negate counter traps anyway. That's fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a counter trap or it was just a trap that negates. Trap win streak 2. Magician's Magic. Okay. Can we get revenge for that Dark Magician player we lost to earlier? God, it's been ages since I've read Dimension Conjurer. Magical Dimension from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Dark Magic Circle. Everyone loves the DMC. Dark Magician to hand. Sets a card. Sets a card. End. Okay. Dog's pretty nice here. I think we just always start there, right? Maybe we don't. We'll start dog. Let's see what he does to dog. Dog effect. So now, I think we don't take wings. As much as I would like to have wings, I think we have to go sabers here. Right, we'll go assist. We send sabers. We send chain. Now, I would like to get that off. The question is, there's not really a good way to guarantee it. So I think here we just go straight to sheep. I think we have to bait something out of him. Okay. We'll use sheep effect. Put this back. Bring out chain. I mean, do we just go straight Nightmare Phoenix here? Or something? The problem is, he's always going to have a second pop either way. Either way, I want him in the grave, so I think we do just go for this. The question now is, do we hit DMC? Or do we just hit one of the... I think we hit one of the mystery back rows. Because we don't mind our cards getting popped. And we want to try and force him to use something, whereas he doesn't have to use anything if we just pop the DMC. This might be the wrong play. The right play might have been to hit the DMC. This is actually really good for us. Why is he doing this now? What is he doing? What is that back row that you're doing this right now? I'll take this. I'll pop your back row. Which was Crackdown. I'm so confused right now. Alright, let's do this. Pop that out, grab this. Normal vendor. Activate vendor. Send dog, get the free special. We'll go heart. Grab out nightmare. We'll go 1, 2. Into Galatea. We'll go nightmare first. Boost whatever. Send skeleton. Use the effect, put back nightmare. Grab out the babble. Go into decode, and he's just going to surrender. Okay, he didn't have anything, but we had to play around Kite Road, so we were going to do the entire loop until we got there. Does that DMC skill do anything else? I don't know, we can go and have a look. Oh, no, we can't look at him. We can't look at his deck list because it's the KC Cup. So unfortunately, we may never know. Unless we run into him again. Alright, let's see what we've got this time. Another Japanese player on Bandit Keith. Okay. So this is probably going to be a thingy skill. God, I always forget what they're called. I keep wanting to call them like artifact skills, but I'm like, that's definitely not what they're called. Right, we'll send both of these. Can't we just straight up go bear, right? There's no reason not to. We'll summon out dog. Dog has to go wings. Now we have to find some Orcus cards, otherwise our deck doesn't do anything. That's a really bad card to mill, but it could have been worse. This is not going our way, unfortunately. Well, we can do this, but then this is kind of as far as we go. Well, I can get this out, but like, what does it do other than give me a third body on the field? None of our monsters do anything without us getting any Orcus cards, so that's as far as we go. Which is a shame. This is our first brick of the day, which is extra annoying because we did thin our deck quite a lot. We've only got 9 cards left. Oh, is this self-TK? No, we're just using the switcheroo skill. Okay. Madolche. Okay. I'm gonna make a DM build, but it's probably not that good. DM is like a weird... It's very, very simple, and it can out a lot of things. Shuffle. So this is touch a card, target one switch to the field this turn, unaffected monster effect except its own. That's annoying against our deck for sure. Okay, go into this one. Activates ticket. Once per turn, you type one to your graveyard, shuffle to the deck. While this card is material. When a Madolche card in your graveyard is shuffled into the main deck, you can detach the card to summon Madolche from your deck. Ugh. That's pretty bad for us. Gets the Hoot Cake effect. Summons out Messenger Gelato. Messenger Gelato's effect. Gets the search. Gets Madolche Knights. Now this is the track card. I don't know what it does. Once it's activated, you have no monsters in your graveyard. Negate the activation. You control Pudding Cess, which we don't. This card doesn't become Pudding Cess, right? Now that's going to get rid of 2 of my cards. And then that's just lethal. Oh, he doesn't have cards in graveyard. Okay. He does have a monster negate, though. So we need to play through a monster negate and whatever the other back row is. Alright, we'll start with dog. We'll go bear. We're gonna go Saber's effect. We'll flip over Toy Vendor. Activate Toy Vendor. We'll go 1, 2 into Phoenix. Phoenix effect. Gets the Knights out. We'll go Hop. Target Nightmare. We'll go 1, 2. Get out Galatea. Then we'll go Nightmare. Send it to Grave. Then we'll go World Wand. Nah, then we'll go Galatea. World Wand back. Grab out the return. Then we will... We just straight up don't need that. We'll go for this. We'll go 1. Yes, please. And 2. We'll make the Decode Talker here. Then we'll go Simple Skeleton. Bring back the Galatea. Then we'll go Overlay into Ding. There goes the book. We'll negate that. We'll get rid of you. I'm going to go Fusion. Two, 3. Make Frightfur Tiger. Frightfur Tiger effects. We'll hit 1. We'll hit 2. We'll hit 3. Triggers Hoot Cake, shuffles it back into the deck. We'll go straight to battle. And we will send the Madolche player to the Shadow Realm. That is what it... This is basically punishment for playing Madolche as Bandit Keith, right? I mean, why would you do this? Alright, let's catch up. So, sometimes I wait out the duel, even if they have lethal, because stuff like Orcus can lose to timer. I mean, that is 100%. We won a game on... I don't think it was the last time we played, maybe the time before, the last stream, but it was because our opponent was taking so long with their turns. We hard bricked, but we were like, he could just run out of time, and then he ran out of time. I want to imagine if the anime Bandit Keith used Madolche. Could you imagine? That would be actually hilarious. Fluffle with Orcus, nice. Yeah, I mean, we love both Fluffle and Orcus. We do love both of those archetypes, so putting them into one deck just makes sense. And then Shy with the I just unlocked Luke. Congratulations on unlocking Luke. Now, if you just keep at it, you'll unlock all of the characters. I suppose except for the event characters, you have to wait for them. I don't think there is any way to get Mimi or Roa at the moment outside of just waiting for their events to come back. I don't know, maybe Mimi's unlockable now, I don't know. Alright, well, that's not starting. That's not a game. So we'll go into this game and hope this one actually starts. Another Japanese player. Let's see what they're playing. Quinton. Okay. This tells me next to nothing. Oh, this is it. This is our rank up game. Can we get to dual level 20 in this game? Alright, we'll start by using Edge and Persist. We're going to send 1. We're going to send 2. Then we're going to use Orchestrated Return. We're going to send the Hop Horror. Then we're going to summon out Fluffle Dog. Fluffle Dog effect is going to get us to... We're going to get a summon there, or we could take that and get a discard. We don't need the discard, but both of them get us a summon. One of them... I guess we take Sheet. Having that in hand doesn't really mean anything. Doing it this way means we can get Frightfur Fusion to hand ready for next turn. So Dog back to hand. Bring back Chain. We'll then just go straight in with Heart. Bring out Nightmare. What am I doing? Why am I hovering over that button? Alright. We'll go 1, we'll go 2 into Galatea. Legend Chain. Add Frightful Fusion. We'll go Nightmare now. Doesn't matter what we boost. We need to make sure we send Skeleton. Then we'll activate Galatea, put back Nightmare. Set a card. Yes, I'd like my Babble, please. Then we go straight into Decode using 1-2. Then we go Symbol Skeleton. Bring back the Galatea. And we go into the one, the only, the Dingirsu. Ding's effect, we attach Skeleton. We activate this. And that's it. Alright, that's our board. Can he break it? Back row. Back row. Trickstar Festival. Okay. Battle or card effect. Okay. Man's gonna try and burn us out. Wings is an interesting draw. Right, let's start with Dog. Dog effect. We grab Bear. Activate Bear. Toy Vendor. Activate the effect. We'll send... I guess, do we just send Wings or do we send this? I think we send Wings. That's not bad. Now the question is, do we actually bother using Wings? Because we could... We only actually have 2 in Graveyard right now, so we probably want to get another one. What I'm tempted to do here is just link into this and then get the discard. I think we're going to do that. We'll go 1. We'll go 2. Summon out Bird. Bird effect. We're going to discard Dog. We're going to target a back row. MST. Do I care? I don't think I mind. That's fine. You can MST that. Now we have so many different options. I think here we are just going to go straight in with the Frightful Fusion. I need to force out what he's got. Go into Tiger. Tiger effect. Go 1. We'll go 2. Warning point. I mean, warning point's double warning point. Okay. We'll just go Wings. Grab Dog. What do we have here? We have this just to bring back. Bring it out. Use the effect to send. And that should be, unless he's got a Kiteroid. White Princess. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we got to dual level 20 with Fluffle Orcust. Oh, that felt good. Took us a while to get there. Especially since last stream was a little bit of a cluster truck. But we did manage to get to dual level max. Completed the first stage of the KC Cup. That is exactly what we wanted. Very, very chuffed with that. We are very, very happy. I don't think... I'm trying to think. Which games did we lose today? We lost Dark Magician to our own ineptitude. We lost to this Blue Eyes player because we ran out of steam. What was this guy playing? Or was that... That wasn't the Dark Magician guy, was it? I don't remember what this guy was playing. 160 gems. Exactly. Thank you for all the congratulations and the GGs in the chat. Barely stayed into level 16. Ojama Kick Effect Impact. You are exactly right. It was our own skill could not have got us this far, right? Let's be honest, we are a dual level 18 player. We're playing a dual level 14 deck. But Ojama King is a dual level 20 mascot. That's what it comes down to. Not gonna lie, this KC Cup is my least stressful of all time because the tier 0 was too strong. I assume that means you were playing tier 0, Zaki Boys, then. Lost to that Blue Eyes mostly because of me. I don't think it had anything to do with you, did it, Lazy? I think we lost because I suck, not because you suck. Right, we'll update this. I don't even know what we want to do now. Like, do we just jump back into ranked? Probably. We've still got a little bit before we want to end the stream, so yeah, I think we'll just jump into ranked with this. See how that goes. Time, not me. Oh, I'm just an idiot. I read the word me as the last two letters, and just for some reason my brain just forgot that there was a tier in either. Now, can I see a deck list? Yeah, we can check the deck list stuff up. Bam! It's small, but there's a deck list there. Alright, we're in Plat 6 on the old ranked. We were on a bit of a win streak apparently last time we played. I guess we'll just jump in with some just some regular ranked, see how we do. Literally can't read. It's a common problem for Yu-Gi-Oh players, okay? I'm going to climb stage 2 with Orcust. Ooh, you're going pure Orcust. That'll be an exciting one. Sarah. Okay, this is likely Constellas, just because, you know, the Constella kids love the Sarah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Itis. Oh, Mayakashi. Ooh. Mayakashi, not great for us. Will you play the same deck for Stage 2? I'm not sure if I'm going to play Stage 2, to be honest. I've never been a big fan of the Stage 2s. In the past, I grinded 2, or ground. I played 2 Stage 2s, and I was actually pushing for top spots. One of them I came 12th, and I just missed an invite, which is what I was going for, because this was when it was the KC was like the invitation to Worlds. But they moved the country that Worlds was being held in. So I was like, oh, it's being held in my country, I can go to that. And then they took it away, and I was like, now I've lost all motivation to play. But yeah, I don't think I'm probably going to play much Stage 2, because Stage 2 doesn't have like a lot of decent rewards for me. It'd just be for the sake of doing it. And that's not inherently a bad thing. But it's also on the weekend, which aren't my stream days. So like, I wouldn't even play it just to do something on stream. I'm pretty sure we can't beat Mayakashi. We'll give it a go, but Mayakashi's pretty strong for our poor little Fluffle Orcust deck. Stage 2 is an endurance test? Exactly. It's like, try to not sleep. It's because the other thing is that for stage 2, when it's like a timed ladder grind, it's literally you want to play the simplest brain dead deck that you can that still wins. And especially because of the format we're in, it's just going to be Tachyon mirrors the whole way. So like Tachyon itself is quite a simple to play deck, which means it's suited for this sort of environment. Whereas Falafel Orcust is a deck I commonly lose to the timer in this deck. It is not built to grind a ladder, unfortunately, or at least not a time ladder. Do you have a replay redeem? We do not actually have one, but we can just watch a replay after this if you want. I don't mind. Right, we'll go ahead and fire off Edge and Persist. We'll go 1. We'll go 2. Then I guess we'll just normal dog. See if it does anything here. What's this for 2? He hasn't got the Link 3 out. How is he going to get his guys out from the grave? I'm a little bit confused. Has he misplayed this? I feel like he's misplayed this. I think we just take Sheep here. Although we could just take this because we're going to get an extra search anyway. But we'll take Wings. We're going to be greedy. This is extremely greedy, by the way. We shouldn't be doing this, but we're going to do it anyway. I don't think it makes much difference, because we can always go into whatever we want anyway. True. I'd go insane seeing Tachyon 5 games in a row. I have no idea what this deck does. What, the Mayakashi deck? It vomits a load of stuff in the graveyard and then starts bringing them back during my turn. But he only does that by having the Link 3, and he hasn't got a Link 3 out. I mean, that does stop what I want to do. So, like, it is a little bit annoying. At the same time, we can still just play the game. Activate Sheep. Dog back the hand. Bring back Chain. Here, I think we probably just go Nightmare Phoenix. Phoenix effect. We'll send Nightmare. I'll get the back row. Use Edge of Chain. Compulse. Okay, thank God we hit the Compulse here, because that would have been really annoying. Now I can grab Fusion. Now we'll just activate Fusion, because there's no real point to put anything back. We'll go 1, we'll go 2, we don't need to get rid of anything else. Summon that Tiger. Final Fantasy 14 song do I hear? Yes you do, Sakadetsu, welcome on him. We're currently just celebrating having just qualified for second stage. Okay. Special summon. Oh, it's from the graveyard. Right, that's how that works. Destroy one monster your opponent controls. Okay, so now I can bring this back as well. I mean, we needed to do this at some point anyway, but probably a better time to do it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just dead here. This doesn't have any targets left, so I have to go World Wand. In my head, I thought he had to have the Link 3 on board, not in the graveyard to use its effect. Well, that's all we got. Now, I must open Duel Link. Because of work, I don't have much time for it. Yeah, I can understand not having enough time for Duel Links. We should always try and make time for card games, though. Mayakashi seems bad for stage 2. You need to click a lot. Yeah, it's... So Mayakashi is very simple. It looks more complicated than it is. It's very much just put a load of interaction in the graveyard and then use it when you need it. But it is still a combo deck. There is still a lot of lines. There is still a lot of pressing buttons going on. Yeah, we're just dead on board. There's nothing we can do here. The issue is, as well, is we haven't played against Mayakashi in so long that I was like, oh, it's the grade 3 that summons the cards back. And then I was like, but he hasn't made the grade 3. And then I was like, wait, no, it's in the graveyard that uses the effect. But that's fine. Well, on the plus side, we didn't ruin that guy's rank up, which is something nice for him. Imagine having Necro Valley against Mayakashi. I mean, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, unironically, like, Tachyon is just so perfect for KC Cup Stage 2. Like, it is basically brain dead. Its turns are very quick. There's not a lot of thinking involved. It's extremely powerful. Like, it ticks all the boxes. Level 5 reload. Oh, okay. We're against the Sue ships. Here comes Shari. Shari set 2 pass. I really hope we can beat Shari set 2 pass. Right, dog comes down. Dog, I think, basically has to go bear. The reason we have to take bear is because we want another Fluffling graveyard to send alongside wings. So now we send this. That and graveyard's fantastic. Now the question is, which one do we go for first? The greedier option would probably be wings. If we start the Fluffle line, that cuts off any other special summons. I think we are going to go wings. We just need to hope we don't just draw into all of our other Orcus cards. That's actually really good for us. Okay. So this gets us sheep. Now we go Edge of Persist. Send Chain, send Sabers. Followed by Specialing Sheep. Activating Sheep. Roll back to hand. Bring back Chain. We're going to activate Sabers. We're going to put Fusion back in deck. Then, we're going to go 1, 2. Make bird. Bird effect. We will send... We don't need to send any of that. We can just send bear. Target a back row. Use the effect of chain. Warning point. Okay, warning point's fine. I would like my Fright Fire Fusion though. Now, we'll go Nightmare. Target whatever. And we will send Heart to the grave. Activate Heart. Bring out Symbol Skeleton. So this is stuck on the board, which is kind of fine. We can just get rid of it using this. There's no reason to go hard into anything else. What's currently in our graveyard? How many Fluffles do we have in there? 2. You don't need more than 2. So now we'll go Fright Fire Fusion. And we are going to use all 3, I think, so we can pop our own guy, just in case he's got something. because we can't link for the rest of the turn while this is here anyway. I bricked my rank up against Shiranui. I mean, that's always going to happen. Shiranui is just so powerful. I don't have Gear Food Structure, my friend, but I see some Ignites. And that's the win. That's why I use Amazement, because I can summon Arlecchino turn 1, so I have more interruption. Does the traps turn into equip cards? They play Gearfried with Amazement. There's so much to unpack. Amazement, though, is really cool. I think both Amazement and Gearfried are both really, really cool decks. Unlucky AF currently. The game doesn't want me to get out of duel level 16. Anyways, at least some good gems so far for my rush stuff. I mean, that's the thing, right? If you're only doing it for rush stuff, then getting any gems at all is a bonus, right? Even if you don't make it all the way up to duel level 20, it's fine. But also, getting to duel level 20 should become a lot easier after stage 2 starts, because everyone that wants to play in stage 2 will be playing in stage 2, which means it should only be the people that are gem hunting left, basically. Okay. We're against the BLS. This hand is really bad. Could use this effect, discard this, get the search, then summon. That's 2 monsters that doesn't go anywhere. Or I use that, discard that. This hand is really, really bad. I can always get 2 monsters. It comes down to what does the vendor do. No matter what, we can do this. No matter what we're doing. I could discard Chain. Or I could discard Babel. But discarding Babel is really bad for us anyway. I think the play is we do discard Chain. And we have to just hope that we hit a Fluffle. If we hit a Fluffle, we're in such a good position now. That's not bad. That's not awful. So we're going to go Horror. Bring out Nightmare. Normal. Then we'll go into Galatea. Here we go. Nightmare into World Wand. But they're going to go World Wand. Bring back Nightmare. Then we can go Galatea. Put back World Wand. We're going to grab out Return. Then we're going to go into Eco Talker. Then we go Symbol Skeleton. Bring back Galatea. Into Ding. Reattach Symbol Skeleton. Activate Babel. Last turn. Right. That's the best we got. So yesterday, I farmed wins from a Vorse Raider for 0 Rush Gem deck. Nice. I don't even think I've got my Vorse ready, actually. Now that I think about it. I've basically not really touched Rush for a while at this point. That's fun. Always keep a bit of soft spot for equip cards. Really like Gearfried. Yeah, I most like playing Rush. To try 100% get every card, I make a new deck for the first time in 3 to 4 years. In speed, actually kind of have a small chance. Case up. My equipment spell Morphtronic Power Tool OTK deck wasn't that much of a threat. You know, equip spells though. There's always OG Noble Knights. Gearfried skill is good because you can mix it up. I didn't realise how common Kiteroid is. Checked my last 3 opponents' decks and they all had it. Kiteroid is so frustrating a lot of the time. Okay. We have the boy. Soul of Light and Darkness. Gets the BLS. Puts those back. Yes. Remind me when this game is ending. Otherwise we will forget. I am massively bad at remembering. I guess the Super Soldier effect. Brings out this. What does this one do? Tribute, Dragon, to use much specific hands, cards, change it to defense position. Fine? Unless I'm missing something. Okay. What? My turn? What's in here currently? Oh yeah, we've got barely any fluffles. That's the weird predicament we're in. What do we even have here? We still have that. Okay, let's do this then, I guess. We'll go... No, let's not use World Wand. We'll normal summon Wings. No, we're not going to normal summon Wings. We've already normal summoned Wings. Okay, we don't need the Fight for Fusion. So we're going to go 1, 2... into Bird. Bird effect. We'll just discard this. Get rid of this. Then we'll go Skeleton. Bring back the boy. And that's going to be the game. Alright, let's catch up with the chat again, shall we? Alright, yeah, replay. That's something we need to do. We need to watch a replay. Do you want to post your... Yeah, there we go. He's on top of it. We'll watch that, then we'll catch up with chat. Because otherwise we will just keep forgetting. Because I have the memory of an actual goldfish. Alright, we'll come out of here. Friends. Search. So now we'll just wait for that to get accepted. And while we're doing that, we will start reading some of the chat. Current gear for deck runs Condemned Witch, which is really great. Searches Lance for me to protect against back row. Going first, use her to negate my opponent's special summons. I use it to try to make Beast Gear, which basically beatdown strategy. That's all. I'm not a good Rush Duel maker. I mean, Beast Gear is a really cool deck. Unfortunately, we don't have all the cards for it yet, so it feels very weak in Duel Links at the moment. I want to make an Unga Bunga deck like BLS. Is there a good one? Except Tachyon. I mean, there's lots of pretty decent Unga Bunga. I mean, Tachyon, you know, is a good one, I'm just saying. Which, I mean, in terms of like a good Unga Bunga deck, there's a lot of Unga Bunga. I'm just trying to think of like the actual good ones. Because a lot of them, like Constella's not like crazy hard and is pretty decent. Great card underrated. What do you mean? Unga Bunga. Click a lot. Almost tempted. Gear from deck. You can try Musketeer or Neos. The Neos deck I think is a lot more Unga Bunga than Musketeer. Especially if we get more cards like Felgrand, Stack Last, X1 copy. If by that Gear Free pack that's the case, just 1 or 2, it's up to you. There's the man, test 1, 10 also. Okay. And that is chat caught up. Now, has our... Okay, so there we go. We have versus Hazama. Right, here we go. So this is Negative Impact versus Hazama. We have no idea what deck either player is on. Let's see what happened. Mizar versus Blue Angel. So predictably Tachyon, and arguably this could be anything. But, you know, it's Blue Angel, so maybe Trickstar. Shiranui style successor, okay. And Holy Angel Trick, Holy Angel Trick even. Let's see what happens here. Shiranui style successor. We're going to start going through the generic Shiranui line by the look of it. We're going to go for Squire. Spectral Sword effect. Solitaire. And then we're going to go straight into Shogun Saga. Okay, Shogun Saga pass. This doesn't seem crazy. No back row from the Shiranui player. We go straight into Light Stage. We're going to be searching out Licorice. Then we're going to use Candina. Darkroom of Nightmare. Darkroom of Nightmare. Trickstar Festival. Okay, so we're very burny today. Okay, we're going to Bloom. Gonna use Licorice effect. And Licorice effect. Pop that back in hand. Summon that, pop that back in hand. Start getting the chain burns going. Darkroom of Nightmare is going to trigger. 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 Darkroom of Nightmare. And Darkroom of Nightmare is going to trigger Darkroom of Nightmare. No, they're not triggering. They're triggering off of all the different effects that were just activated just in the new chain. Okay, into another Bloom. Licorice, Light Stage, Licorice, Light Stage. And the Darkroom is going to trigger, what, 5 times each? 2 times each, 3 times each, 4 times each. Only 4 times each, okay. I'm going to go into Crimson Heart. Use the skill. Plus 2000. Discard draw. Trickstar. Licorice. Trickstar. Darkroom. 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 And then just for insult to injury, we're then going to use Narcissus as well. Yep, that was a duel of all time. That happened. Lunalight FT. That's the first time I've seen Lunalight FTKs. That was interesting to say the least. Yep, we witnessed that. Alright, what did chat have to say about that? Alright, I test one because I have one. Tenyi also is one technically. Tenyi is a weird one, right? Now, Tenyi require thinking and click a lot, yeah. I don't think... Although Tenyi does have a lot of simple monsters, because of the way the effects resolve and the amount of different lines they have access to, ends up feeling kind of more complex. The peck until you dead deck. In Neos Red Eyes, you basically activate the fusion spell and have boss on the field. The biggest issue I have with Gearfried deck is I can't go hard into extra deck, so all my boss monsters have to be main deck. This makes Stag and Gearfried are great, but sometimes I just don't have going second when I really need them. Kaiju, perfect for going second. Heavy machine gun. I think I'd rather Kurokuris is fire. Yeah, or what do? Monster effects when you have Kurokuris. For the new Rush Pack character draft, will you maybe try out new archetype, or will it be mostly the older decks with new support? Would be excited to see if the Dice archetype or the new Angel Zero attack decks are good. So what we do is, every time a new deck comes out, or a new character is introduced in the anime that has a deck, we will draft that character. So one of us will get it, the other one won't get it. So I was drafted the... God, I can't remember her name. The Luke ancestor, little girl in a box character. I really forgot what her name is. But I got drafted her, so I have the dice cards, which means I can use the dice boss monsters now, Alex isn't allowed to. Reincarnation when? What do we mean reincarnation when? Like, which reincarnation? Because the only reincarnation I'm thinking of is monster reincarnation. Going second, it would boost my chance of having main deck boss monster from 83% to 92%. I think it might be worth it. Let your fire be on. Alright. Let's jump back into some ranked games, I think. Nice, I recently found your series. Yeah, some of those older episodes, like the pre-Go Rush stuff, is pretty hard to watch. Like, I think everyone feels the same thing, though. Trickstar Reincarnation. See, I wasn't really much of a Trickstar player back in, like, ever, really. Trickstars have never really interested me that much. I'm in early Go 7s. Yeah, like I say, the 7 stuff is, like, worse in the sense that it's, like, edited worse. Oh, are we against Shiranui again? Okay. Maybe we're going first into Shiranui. Maybe we can do something. Right, we always summon Dog. Dog, I think, always has to take Bear here. We activate Bear. We set Bender. I would really, really like to send Wings here, but it's so greedy, so I think we have to just send Horror, because we have no other way to get our Orcus cards online right now. Now we'll go Harp. Bring out Nightmare. We don't have another way to get a body on the field as well, actually, so this is going to get a little crusty no matter how we do it. Bring out Galatea. We can go Nightmare to boost Galatea. Without another card to send, though, we cannot get the third monster out. Which means we have to send this. This is in our hand as well, which also complicates things. We'll put Nightmare back. We can grab out the Babble. Flip it over. And then we, unfortunately, here have to just go into Ding. Which is a really bad board, but I mean, what other option do we have here? Well, let's see if they can out-Ding pass. Maybe they can't. There's a chance. It's not a very high chance. We're probably dead, but this is okay. I think second or third Go 7 ep. Yeah, when it gets into Go Rush, just the quality drastically improves. But obviously, it uses Go Rush cards and not Sevens cards, so. Alright, Synthesis. Try the monsters, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Like as one monster with 0 defense in your graveyard, special summon it. Target one of your banish summon monsters. So we're going to just bring back the Spectral Sword. Okay. Story. So this is the special summon. Here he is. This looks like a weird Shiranui build. Samurai effect. Banished to gain the boost. Link into Samurai Saga. Pass. Okay. I have nothing really to send. We do. But we're going to go Toy Bender. We're going to discard. No matter which one I get rid of, it creates some sort of problem. We'll get rid of this. This is the annoying one, because this is... Take no damage this turn. So now he takes no damage this turn. So I guess now we just make a going first board. We want to pop both of these as well. Samurai Saga. Okay. I don't mind. You can do that. I'll take this. So now, how do we want to approach this? We want to pop both without using that. That's next to impossible. We link those into Phoenix, it gets us somewhere, but I'm not sure how deep it gets us. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to go Wings. We're going to go straight into Phoenix here. Phoenix effect. We'll get rid of this. Then we're going to use Nightmare now, because we don't want to draw into our stuff. We'll send the Heart. Then we're going to go Wings. Banish Bear. Boy Vendor effect. It's then going to get us to Dog. Now we can use this, or we can use this. Both are fine. We'll go World Wand. Bring back Nightmare. Then we're going to make Decode. I think I'm then just going to use Symbol here. We're just going to bring back Ding, and we're going to get rid of his last card. And I think this is kind of okay. Right, let's leave it like this. Let's see what he does. It's like, what does this card's engraved do? Because we still have Frightful Fusion intact. Okay. That's fine. One back row. Battle phase. Pass. Now, has he drawn his stupid trap card again? Is the new question. Right, let's go Dog. Oh, I probably should have summoned Sabers, actually. Okay. Take my bear. Sheep. Log back the hand. Summon out Sabers. I mean, do I just do this? We'll go 1, 2, 3. Make Long. Long's effect. Get rid of that. Frightful Fusion. And that's going to be the game. I feel like that was a really weird build of the deck, and he played it badly. But we'll take it. You can Synchro from Grey, that's it. They special summoned the wrong card from deck their first turn. I feel like everything he did just felt wrong. Like, the trap card is annoying as heck. Goddamn Waboku. Like, stop. Why are you playing Waboku? Alright, Mizar. Is this going to be a Tachyon? Both on streaks. The chance of him being on Tachyon now is even higher because he's on a streak. It's alright, he'll just summon his ranked up Tachyon Dragon and pass, and then we'll just win. I mean, do we bother with the Tachyon count anymore? I guess we'll keep it going, even though we're done with the KC Cup. Bump that up to 9. Gotta say, this song makes me want to listen to Dynamax. So let's listen to Dynamax for this. Let's get pumped. Because this song is such a bop. Love how they don't even summon the card. They just play it. That's the best part. Oh, what are we going into? Let's watch the full animation, why not? It's Felgrand! He knows what he's doing! Code Red! Code Red, we're going to lose this game! During either player's turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, then target one face-up monster on the field. This turn, its effects are negated, but it is unaffected by other cards. Right. Let me guess, Tachyon Dragon? So he's got at least one Omni, and he's got a Monster Negate. But let's see how he handles... Oh, we'll start with Dog. Let's just go Dog. Let's see what he does to Dog. Bluffle Dog. Oh, he lets it through. Now what do we want to do? So many options. I guess we'll take Saber still. I think there's an argument for Wings. But this way I can do this and he can't even interact with this. So I've already got Extender on the board that he can't do anything about. Right, we're going to activate Bear. Okay, so he's fine with this as well. He's going to let me combo off until I do something that he can't interact with, I guess. I'll flip this over. That's special sheet. I'll go ahead and activate sheep. Let's see if he stops this. Because this is a pretty good place to stop me. Okay, not stopping us yet. Now, do I just link into this? Not a bad shout. The only issue is if we link straight away into that, we then... I guess we still have 2 monsters. Getting the discard doesn't matter too much. Alright, we're going to go Toy Vendor here. We're just going to straight up discard Heart. Right, we will do this then. We're going to summon out Bear. Now, I think we are going to go into Brute. We use Chain Effect. We'll grab this back. We're going to activate Brute. And we are just going to send the Toy Vendor. We're going to go ahead and target Felgrand. Like, worst case, we get a card out of his hand. And we still get to draw a card. We're going to use Felgrand effect. That means his hand doesn't have a way to stop that? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, so you're going to negate its effect. Okay, that's fine. I arguably would have used it on yourself. Toy vendor effect. Now we can get basically whatever we want. We don't need... We don't think we have access to another discard. We will take the wings here, though. So now we're going to go hop. We'll bring out Nightmare. Now, whatever I go into here is probably going to get stopped. So I guess we'll just try and force it with this. I'm tempted to just use these two. So we'll go for it. We'll leave our boy on the field. Into Galatea. We'll then use Nightmare Effect. We'll boost... I guess it doesn't matter. We'll boost him. Although he's going to be unaffected anyway, so it really doesn't matter. This is going to get linked off either way. Now we'll go Galatea Effect. I'll put this back. This is where you've got... He's still holding it. Okay. We'll take Babel. Might as well flip it over. Now, we'll go Sabers. Put Dog back. Now, we'll go... I don't need to make this. I don't really need to make either. I just kind of want it in the grave. Because it gives me more options. I just need him to use his negate. That's the priority here. So we will do this. We're going to do 1, 2. No, that doesn't work. We need... I don't even need to use these two then, I guess. Alright, let's just do it. This is super awkward, but we're just gonna do it like this. And bring this out. Then I'm gonna use Symbol Skeleton. Bring this back. Now we're gonna use this, which will force it out. Okay. Okay. I mean, our plan was to force out the Omni on the long, then go into Ding afterwards, and then still clear up the whole board. So, like, and we still had Fright Fur Fusion in the hand. So I think we were going to win it either way. Right? I don't think we could have lost from that position. But that's just another dub against Tachyon, I guess. I mean, tier 0? Come on, man. Let's face it. The only tier 0 is Fluffle Orcust. And tier 0 because it is absolutely dog, that's why. He can target Felgrand to Felgrand. That's what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to target his own Felgrand, and then I'd be like, well, now he has a Towers. This is going to be awkward, but he just didn't. He allow you for too much? Yeah, I was expecting him to, like, interrupt me at either dog or sheep to try and stop me from going. But if you don't know the deck, it can be really difficult to predict where you're supposed to stop, like where the choke is. So, I understand, right? I mean, what can you do? I'm trying to think, because I had plays. Even if he did 2 negates on 2 of my guys, I think I still could have made a play. It would not have been a game-winning play, but I could have interacted with his board at the very least. SR Ticket Rush? Oh, right there. We're going to get it. It's going to be ours. We already have all of these, but our 19 Harpy Ladies. I think the thing we really want is the UR. Have we got the UR yet? Because again, we do not have this Force ready yet. I don't think we have one anyway. But yeah, that's... Unfortunately, everyone, that is going to be the end of the stream. It's 3 o'clock, which does mean that is the end. But we will be back again on Tuesday, at which point we will be trying to get into King of Games, most likely. Because again, we are only 1 away from reaching that cog, which would be really nice to hit both Duel Level 20 in KC Cup and King of Games on the Fluffle deck, which should be really, really great. I don't know if anyone has anyone they think we should raid into. I don't know if anyone knows any of the streamers currently live. If there's anyone that you specifically want us to go into, we can always hop into someone. Otherwise, we could just end it here. But yeah, we had a great time today. Duel Level 20, always a great time. We did manage to achieve our goal, which is good. And hopefully, in just 2 weeks' time, we will get new... So no one that's playing Duel Links then. Besides, those 2 are absolutely ridiculously massive, right? Like our little... Oh, let's not play that. Yeah, our little number isn't going to bump them at all. We were hoping to find something a bit smaller. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We just won't raid. It's fine. You don't have to raid every time. But yeah, thanks for watching. We're back on Tuesday. Hope to see some of you there. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.